Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're considering a move to Goodyear, Arizona, you probably landed on this video. And today I'm going to share the top 5 things that people love and the top 5 things that people hate about Goodyear, Arizona. Stay tuned. To begin, my name is Rudy Coronel. I'm a real estate agent with Realty One Group, and I've been a resident of Arizona for the past 9 years. A real quick fact about Goodyear, Arizona: if you put 2 and 2 together, the name Goodyear did originate from the Goodyear Tire Company. Back in 1917, the Goodyear Tire Company ended up buying 16,000 acres of farmland around here to cultivate crop in order for them to use it for their tire cords. Fun fact, maybe, I don't know. All right, so let's get on with why you're watching the video. So let's start out with the top 5 hates. And number 1 is a lack of entertainment. A lot of residents wish that there was more for the young adults to experience around the city, maybe more indoor activity venues. The city is experiencing a lot of growth and development, so in the future, I'm really hoping that there will be more options. Number 2, lack of eating options. Unfortunately, there are a lot of fast food chains around here, and that's what kind of dominates the space. There isn't the small mom and pop shop, hole in the walls where you normally find the really good stuff. But again, there's a lot of growth and development, and we are slowly seeing more local businesses trickle into Goodyear. So I'm hoping in the next 5 to 10 years, we'll have more options for eating. So number 3, and this was kind of a surprise to me, but a lot of people find that the West Valley isn't as pretty as the North or East Valley, but we are situated north of the Estrella Mountains, and then we also have the White Tank Mountains northwest of us, so you do have mountain views. Number 4, the smell. So prior to all the development of Goodyear, the west side was mostly farm fields and cattle ranches and all that stuff. And although it's changed drastically, there are fields that still remain in the area. Right outside of my community, I have cotton fields, and they also grow carnations right around the corner. And when they fertilize the fields, unfortunately, you do get that whiff around the neighborhood, and it normally happens around nighttime. Slowly but surely, all of those farm fields are disappearing as developers are buying up that land and constructing either commercial or residential developments. Number 5, and it shouldn't be such a big surprise, but the heat. During the months of June, July, and August, average temperatures stay right above 100 degrees, and nighttime probably drops around 70 to 80 degrees. Still warm, but at least you can go out at night for a jog or a walk. And it's only 3 months out of the year, so it's not too bad. It does heat up during April and May and last all the way, at least the warm temperatures last all the way through mid-October. But other than that, pretty nice weather for the majority of the year. All right, so let's go on to the pros, top 5. So we're going to kind of start where we left off, and it's weather again. And winters are amazing here. Winters are about the temperatures during the winter range around 60 to 75 degrees, and the lows at night somewhere around 40, sometimes a little around the 30s, but still very pleasant all winter long. Again, it starts to warm up in late March, April, May, still very tolerable. So while everybody else is suffering, we're basking in the sun. Number 2, the availability of great schools in the area. So no matter where you go in Goodyear, there is bound to be a great school around you. If you don't like the school that's nearest to you, you can always register your son or daughter at a further school. I'll post a link of the map of all the schools in the area through greatschools.org, and you'll see how many highly rated schools are in Goodyear. Number 3, freeway access. Oh my God, it's so easy to get around town from Goodyear. We're only about 20 minutes from downtown Phoenix via the I-10. And then we're so close here to the Loop 303, which will take you north up to Lake Pleasant, which eventually joins to the I-17, and you can take the I-17 up to Sedona, Flagstaff. And there are future plans for the Loop 303 to go south and then eventually connect with SR30, which will be a 13-mile stretch east-west, and it'll be another option all the way down to downtown Phoenix, where it'll join to the South Mountain Freeway. So freeway access is going to be awesome around here, and that's why there's so many businesses developing around the area. Number 4, growth and development. So Goodyear is one of the fastest growing cities in the nation. And in my time here, I've seen this place change drastically. And I think in 5 to 10 years, I don't even know what it's going to look like. So all of those things that people feel are missing currently will eventually be here. And I don't think that will be a negative in the future. The city's attracting a lot of construction, a lot of major companies here. I think there's going to be a plethora of jobs. So I find that this place here in the West Valley is very attractive. So last but not least is number 5, and that's community. So kind of broad, but generally a lot of people feel that the community has a small town feel despite the growth that we've been experiencing over the past few years. Everybody's friendly around here. There's always events and activities. As a matter of fact, this past weekend, we just had an annual hot air balloon fest, and you saw hot air balloons throughout the sky over Goodyear all weekend long. Really cool. And I really love Goodyear. I'm glad that I chose Goodyear from the very beginning when I decided to move out here to Arizona. A lot of people here are proud to call Goodyear their home. And I also like to throw in that Goodyear has a very diverse population. That's what I really love about it. A lot of culture around here, and it's just going to get better. I think with all those companies coming in, attracting jobs, people are constantly coming in from California, the Midwest, and the East Coast. So I'm excited for what the future holds, and we'll see what happens, but I think it's going to be great. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Rudy Coronel. I'm a real estate agent with Realty One Group out of Goodyear, Arizona. If you found this information helpful, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'll be releasing new content every Monday, and it's going to be regarding real estate here in Goodyear, Arizona, and the West Valley in general. Until next time.